Been about 14 months and 10,000k, well 5,000 on the Rove ST that I've ridden. So it feels like I can tell future Mark a little about whether this Rove ST is a good bike. I did make a few changes, swapping the bars for some salsa wood chipper to get something wider and with more flair, added a dropper post to just get lower because mountain biking and I just feel like I need my weight down. Got a second set of wheels, some 700C to complement those 650B that come standard, and swap the saddle because of, well, personal preference. Commuted into work, I've taken on some adventures, started audax rides with the Kiwi Randoneurs, and this was the year of the Super Randonneur classification, but a recent off resulted in 12 stitches, concussion and a fracture in the elbow that might prevent that. I've got to the end of October and I've only got the 200k, which I've booked in September. Not certain I'll be able to do that because of these injuries, and the 600. That's all that's left. I've got to have that done in October, so I guess future Mark will provide an update to old Mark on that later this year. You love the Rove ST except for those brakes. Right from the start, the brakes had you doubting. It's versatile, and having two sets of wheels means you've got a great commuting setup and an audax setup and a cyclocross configuration. Mostly it rides everything without issue, even single track, provided you slow your normal downhill speed just a little. Less capable in the air as well, I'd say. For audax rides, you slap on some aero bars, gives you another position, which is more about comfort than the little aerodynamic gain. And I add a carrier when I'm commuting, so I don't have anything on my back. The bag slides on and off easily. Cyclocross involves stripping all that stuff off. The frame bag as well, which I use for a rain jacket and bits and pieces. Pulling off the carrier and swapping those wheels out to the 650. The geometry is comfortable, and on big rides you don't have any aches or pains, nowhere. Just, well, a little tiredness in the legs of course. But I'm undecided about keeping it. Why? Well, just those brakes aren't very good. They're particularly noticeable after you've been on one of your hydraulic mountain bikes. They're not particularly powerful and they feel like they just need adjustment. Not constantly, but just every now and then I've just got to tweak them and make them pull a little tighter. You could upgrade them to cable actuated hydraulics or full hydraulic brakes, but maybe you'll look to sell it and buy something a little lighter with more mountain bike geometry. You really love that Kona Sutra ULTD or the Salsa Fargo lower down tube there, seat stays and just that bit longer. We'll see. It's definitely the best value bike I think I've ever bought, and it's the bike I ride most often. I suspect that may change in the coming months to the hardtail, because I'll need to get my training in ready as I've registered for Kopiko Aotearoa at the end of January. Kona though, it's a great bike and I use it most days. Might have to convert it to a stationary bike now as I'm not allowed out on the bike stool while the body's healing. We'll see how that goes. And I guess it'll be sometime over the coming few months that future Mark reports back on whether we've still got that Rove ST, whether it's been upgraded or whether you sold it to get something different. It's versatile, it's comfortable and it's capable of whatever I want to ride it into. And while it's the cheapest bike I own, it's the one I've used most in these last 14 months. So, I love the Rove ST.